So let's begin by talking about how you came to Singapore.
Okay. I came here 2013. Last year, May 29, I stayed to my agency warehouse for 1 week. Then my employer take me June 5. I started to work to my employer June 5. And my salary reduction is 3 months. After 3 months, I start to go up, day off, once a month. Then after that, the first the 4 months I worked with them, they I feel good for them. And suddenly, after long, then my power, the attitude some changes a bit. Then they asked me to do, because my contract, they didn't tell me that they have a lot of fish. And they said I have garden, 3-story house, dog. But I didn't expect that the house is very big and the garden is also big. And the dog is also big. And after few months, Saturn called me, and even if the fish, because fish bear a lot of work. My employer asked me to do put some chemicals to the fish, and I, I cannot handle my duties and responsibilities because it's too much for me. Because I'm only one in the house, taking care of the house, and after that, I asked them to I want to go back to my agency, and then they said if you cannot go back to your agency because you signed the contract, you must finish your contract. I said, oh, I cannot. I can I can go back to my agency to find another because I cannot handle my duties. And always they don't like me to, because they always said that I don't because I need to finish my contract because I signed the contract. They always tell that. And that they good, they return the cell phone to me. Then later on, they confiscate again. Then the garden, the garden is big, and then they asked me to cut some trees using the ladder, and then last this April, this May, the house is starting to renovation, and then they asked me to do the plant, take out also the roots. Even it's very hard and very hot outside, I do it because even it's not part of my job because it's too heavy for me because I'm a girl. And then I'm saying I cannot. And I say it again that I want to go back to my country. And then say it again that you cannot go back to your country because you signed a contract, you must finish the contract. That's the agreement. Even that I say I pay the ticket, and then I ran away because they confiscated my handphone, and then they asked me to do a lot, and then I'm depressed and mixed emotion. That's why I ran away to my employer because I cannot handle my duties to them because for me it's too much. And then now they accusing me, they call police, they accusing me I steal some money from them. But I didn't steal money. That's my case now is still investigation.
How long has the investigation been going on?
The police said 2 weeks finish the investigation. Because when I was in the shelter, I think 1 week I stayed the shelter. The police invite me to go to the doc police to read what I tell before because they they talk in the home in Waterloo interview me, then they read the interpreter if the police is she right is right. Like that, they explain the interpreter Tagalog language. And I asked if how long the investigation said 2 weeks. Just now I wait the investigation.
So, did you used to take every day off when you worked with the employer?
No, twice a month only.
Why?
My employer only wants one. Because I signed the contract only 1 day off. Then
You signed the contract only 1 day off every week?
once a month only.
That's what you signed in the contract?
Yeah. Because they pay the 3 Sunday they pay. That's the only one. And then later on I asked I want it at least twice because the breast need to go up. And like that.
So, how are you doing right now?
Sorry?
How are you doing now?
Just waiting the investigation, the result, and what's the next step to do to stay at home. Just said I help the other girls inside the shelter because some girl there is accident and I help some girl because you cannot do anything to the home with sleeping like that. I do have some things.
Okay. So what are your thoughts right now?
Just I want to go home because I think I cannot walk again because I'm afraid. Because I thought if I go here, I choose Singapore because I thought the work is not very heavy. It's like but when I come here, I see my employer houses too much work because they're not telling me that they have a lot of fish. And you everyday cleaning the aquarium, fish koi, and if my employer have a new fish, I taking care of the new fish is something to put some chemicals and medicine. Even that my time is I go to rest. I need to help my employer, my sir. And I'm afraid to tell that it's my rest time. Because I wake up at 5:30 because the kids go to school. I prepare the breakfast. And
What else would you like to tell me?
I want to say I hope this project help the other girl who also a domestic helper to know that the rights if they also experience if they watch this and they know what's the right what they need to do if they experience like this and they know what they do and the rights. They not be afraid and because some girls sometimes they first they attempt to suicide because they lose hope like that. And this project I think they become a powerful, they have a they know what to do. And the abuse to their employer will be stopped because the employer be be afraid because if this project become, succeeds, and they help the domestic helper like me stop abusing or um, trafficking like that. I hope the government here they push this project and the employer that they be they they do the rules because some employers they know the rules but they not follow.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your story. And hopefully you can go home very soon.
Yeah, because my family want me to
Come home, huh?
come home and to continue my study because they don't like me to work. This because they know it's very hard to work inside the job, inside the house because we think it's easy because we work also at home, right? They know what to do. But if you go to other home because the people is there's some attitude but you don't know, and then you can work but you cannot continue to work if you are not happy. Even the work is easy, but your employer some problem to your employer and you are depressed. You can very lazy.
Then you can't work.
Cannot work because you're always thinking about your employer. How to focus to your work. If your employer always see you the all the little mistake, some employer be big deal to them. They want you to be perfect like that. You cannot be make wrong. They always need to make perfect for them. Then also they also want more improvement about you, but they did not tell you about the if you're very tired. They not asking you how are you happy, or they not feel you at the home or comfortable to work to them. Just important to them. You walk, you do your tasks like that. Now the employer be taking care also the helper. They work inside the house because very difficult to work the house because you think a lot. Because some employer you choose what the meal every day. Then if you cook something, they said not nice, but they allow you to choose the food because they busy. But they cook, they don't appreciate this not nice. That and it's you very tired to cook, and you try to be cook nice to 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 eat them, then they appreciate. But no, they think they very easy work as a domestic helper. Some employer like that, my employer like that. They said your work is very easy, but I said no because there's a lot you think. He said you take the food and the fish. They asked me to do the gardening. Even it's very hard, you need to do. If you say, I cannot, you must always say, okay. Because my employer have a big aquarium and koi fish, and every month you buy expensive fish to other country. And then I have myself to refill the water, put some medicine, feed the fish, and check everything. The aquarium, cleaning because my employer, she's working some company, and then she overseas. Then she asked me to do that because she's not around. But the person asked me to do, but later on, I do it even if she's in the house. Like the medicine, she said, if I'm not around, you do it for me, you put the medicine 10 p.m. But later on, just stay in the house, just watching TV, and then I go rest. And his daughter called me. He asked me if I put the medicine. Even I sleep already, they knock the door. Then you put the medicine because they've been ready. I thought I didn't do because my sir is in the house already, but do it. Then I thought he said 10 you go rest, but cannot because you need to put the medicine. And also sometimes eating at late. Sometimes I ask my employer, my sir, if we can eat our weekends at early because we eat always at late. Because I tell to my sir that we're complete because don't have school, right? I think better to eat early. He said, why are you telling me that? I'm the owner, right? You don't have right to tell me that. I said, just asking if can or cannot. Like that. And let's be angry with me. And this is mood very hard times. Like that. Very hard to walk if your employer they feel you're not very good or you're not your employer feel you that you're not nice or you're not don't like you like that. That's why sometimes your emotion is changed and you're walking also. You feel lazy to walk because your employer did not appreciate you. Even you walk very hard, you do it, even it's hard for you. But no. I hope the employer give helper appreciating or taking care also. Not very, but they feel that they concerned to the employer, to the employee, because it's it's very nice to feel like that your employer have a concern to you. Just some employer don't care about you like that.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.